Good evening, everybody. Ha- ha- happy New Year. I know it's only been 48 hours since the start of 2025, and I hope everyone's doing okay so far. As you can tell in the hesitancy in my hesitancy in my voice, the 2025 is off to a bit of a bumpy start right now. It's not so much that anything's happened. It's more the fact that after 2024, by and large, being a good year for me in comparison to 2023, I've sort of been dreading the start of the new year because I did a lot last year, and how exactly I'm going to be able to top getting my first book in the paperback. Top the fact that I ended up in Croatia and in Rhode Island. Top the fact that all the podcasts that I was featured over the course of the year. And the fact that I haven't really been inspired to write either since the holidays have gone on. I've been just focusing solely on the year that's been, that I haven't given much focus into what this year will bring. Yet it's no accident that the post holiday blues tend to kick in on January 2nd. It happens every year. And as the days gone on, I haven't been able to let it go. And as I was sitting at my desk at work late this afternoon, after almost a month of not really writing anything, something finally turned up, because I've been weary of looking at any and all poetry prompts for January to this point. Yet, in the one moment of being bummed out, came the following piece. It goes something like this. The last notes of the Radetzky March end. Reality kicks in. 2025 is here. I should feel the optimism of midnight as I turn the TV off. Yet I don't. Uncertainty takes hold. I close my eyes and think, oh no. After a whirlwind November and December, there's a blank calendar on the wall. The holidays are done. So many reminders on screen of friends celebrating New Year's, of resolutions and changing. I haven't given any of it thought. All I can do is think of the stuck cork in my Moët bottle, opened without undoing the cage. Symbolism of January's first days. I want to hold on to my wins from 24 for just a few seconds more before they become past tense, existing in memories and photos. Yet time moves on apace. I'm frozen in place, hesitant to embrace the new year and trying to get through each day. So, yeah, it's sort of I guess this piece captures a silent spiral where I started off optimistic and in a good mood when as midnight came around, but things kind of began to go sideways as the day went, as I was struggling to undo the wire cage that came with the mini bottle of Moet that I bought last Friday. I thought it was going to be the type that you would twist the neck open and you'd be able to drink it. I didn't expect it to replicate an actual bottle of champagne. To my credit, I managed to open it without seeing the cork fly, nor spilling a single drop on any surface in my room. As the day late, and of course, as the day went on yesterday, it was like between all the poetry pumps for January, between all the resolutions, what ideas of change and intentions for the upcoming year, I was having none of it. I'm like, I do not want to think about the year ahead. I just want to linger in the good moments of 2024, at least for one more day before having to move on and trudge through the workday, knowing that the holiday season is more or less over, even though the decorations will probably still be around for at least a few more days. Even though I do have the fact that my second book is coming out next month, and I have my travels planned for the back end of the year, none of that none of that seemed to resonate with me in the midst of in the in the in the midst of writing this piece. I guess I was too focused on the fact that a new year's begun and it's a blank slate now. I know it won't be too much of a blank slate for too long. And add to the fact that all the news of yesterday, what happened in New Orleans, what happened in Vegas, what's coming with the second Trump presidency, all of that just only added to the sense of dread that I built up in my head about this year more than most. Maybe it is all in my head that maybe I'm dreading this more than I should. I'm not sure. But it's just the fact that we're in January. January tends to be a month where I'm just wandering the wilderness, trying to find the sense of direction as to where any particular year is ultimately heading. Maybe I'm being too hard on myself, that I need to know the exact direction of where a year is going before even 1 month has gone by. Go figure that in the midst of all this, I finally find the reason to start writing poetry again. Well, everyone, that's it for this video. Things will be a little bit touch and go for the next week, as I'm on a bit of a poetic pause. Poetic pause. Poetic pause. I'm gonna try to not post next week. The rest of next week after the 12th day of Christmas on Monday. I know I say this now, and inevitably I'll find my inspiration again and end up on the feed somehow, some way. But I will be back to regular schedule the week of January 13th, with probably the next video, assuming I don't get any moments of inspiration between now and then, will be sometime between the 15th and the 17th of January. Until then, I hope everyone has a good weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Good night, everybody.